So you've made a new colony on permadeath. You've worked hard for it. So your new colony is blooming pretty fast. But then suddenly, this happens. That's what I'm talking about, the toxic fallout. But don't worry, because this video will teach you how to beat it like a pro, and you'll never fear it in your life. During a toxic fallout, toxic dust will fall from the sky and damage any creature not under a roof. It lasts between 2.5 to 10.5 days, and it will never occur for the first 60 days of your colony, and once it happens, it won't reoccur for the next 90 days. The initial stage of toxic buildup is not very serious, but if you keep exposing them to the toxins, it can become fatal. For example, they might develop dementia or cancer on prolonged exposure to above moderate level of toxic buildup. Insectoids are the only creatures beside mechanoids immune to the toxic dust. Toxic fallout is much easier with a greenhouse, but if you don't have one, your crops outside will start to die out quickly. So the first step should be to quickly construct some pillars on your fields and roof your crops so that they don't die out. Once the roofs have been constructed, put some sun lamps and now your crops are good to grow. Step number 2. Draft your hunters and hunt as many animals as possible, because once they get enough toxic buildup, they'll rot upon death. And don't keep fresh corpses outside, they'll rot as well. Step number 3. Create roof zones over the path your colonists need to travel. Once the roofs have been constructed, designate the roofed zone as an area, and then designate your colonists to the roofed area. If your farm animals do not have enough food to eat, you could take them out on a caravan, preferably with a good grower, if you live in a grazable biome. If not, then you will have to feed them simple meals. Psychotic wandering in a toxic fallout will cause massive toxic buildup in ponds. So, if a pawn starts to wander off, beat him senseless and take him inside. And if you think that you've got no chance of surviving this time, set your maximum number of colonies to 2 in the options menu. Make a caravan with all that you need and make a run for it. Settle down on a new map and stay there until the fallout settles. But beware that this tactic can make your primary colony vulnerable. Thank you for watching, and like this video if you think it helped you. And consider subscribing, and have a good day or a good night.